Breaking news, breaking news. Colorado Buffaloes running back Alton McCaskill IV has entered the transfer portal. But before I give you a deep dive on Alton's decision to enter the transfer portal, his father's very public Twitter meltdown, and Coach Prime promoting someone to the number 2 running back position, do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And if you like the content, please feel free to send me tips to my Cash App. Okay, I gotta ask you guys some questions about Alton, and I want to hear from you in the comment section below. With 2 years of eligibility remaining, do you think this transfer is a smart move for him? Should Alton have stuck around? Did you see this coming? And if so, what were the telltale signs? And lastly, do you think Alton would have secured a starting position? As of today, April the 18th, 2024, Coach Prime has bumped Charlie Offerdale up to the number 2 running back spot. What's your take on that? Do you think Coach Prime's decision is influenced by Alton's departure? Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you in the comment section below. Okay, back to Alton. We all thought that Alton came into spring practices this year looking healthy. We all saw how he was quickly getting into the groove of things, and we all were eager for him to rediscover the successes he had as a freshman at Houston. However, that all changed last night when his representatives at Harlow Sports Group posted on Instagram that he will be entering the transfer portal. Alton thanked Coach Prime, Coach Gary Harrell, aka Coach Flea, and CU fans for the opportunity and their support. McCaskill will become the 14th player from CU to enter the transfer portal since the 15-day window opened on Tuesday. His decision comes as a surprise given that he's been battling for a starting spot. I believe, my personal opinion, that therein lies some of the issue. Alton having to compete for the top spot. A spot that, prior to his portal entry, favored sophomore Dylan Edwards and freshman running back Micah Welch. Why do I believe this? Just watch the last 2 press conferences when Gary Harrell, who goes by Coach Flea, who is the running backs coach, addressed the media. At one press conference, he spoke at length and positively about Dylan Edwards and Micah Welch. It wasn't until the very end of the press conference that Alton was even mentioned, and it was because a reporter asked, "Oh, by the way, can we get an update on Alton?" That's when Coach Flea gave a very candid response, which was an indicator that Alton was not locked in at the top spot. He said, "Alton is very close to regaining his full form. We want to make sure we get him to the point where he gets downhill, and I think he's working on that." He also added, "He's very smart, he's eager. As his speed has increased, his strength has increased, but I think he will be ready for game 1. He said, "I think." Okay. In addition, during that same presser, Coach Flea was asked how the running backs would be utilized this year. Coach Flea gave some kind of like egalitarian response, like everyone's going to get a similar amount of touches. And I can only imagine with Alton's past history, he's used to being the dominant leading running back. He probably realized when he watched those press conferences that this was not the system for him to flourish. But let's get to the messy part of the story. Alton's dad's tweets. When Alton entered the transfer portal, his father took to Twitter X and went off. He tweeted, "If my son's not running back 1, we gotta go. He was ready last year. He's 100% this year. Unfortunately, have to find another home where there's no favoritism, and he is valued, appreciated, and he has no doubts about being running back 1. He is the best running back in Colorado, but he's not settling. We going. Thank you, Colorado, for your hospitality. Hashtag McCaskill strong. Hashtag we going. Hashtag running back 1. Hashtag proven." Alton's father also tweeted, "He got goals like everybody else. Nobody got time for games. My son want to play too. He deserves to play. 16 touchdowns, 1,000 rushing as a freshman in one season. That's more than all the rushing yards and rushing touchdowns Colorado had all season last year. And we already know Coach want to throw the ball. It's only 60 plays in a game, folks. Keep it real. You want my son to share the load with an unproven rookie that still needs development and a micro back? Stop playing. Y'all seen what happened to that little dude last year? Foolery at its finest. Thanks for wasting his time. It's only the most valuable thing on this earth. Nobody got time for that, folks. And yeah, I feel some type of way about it. That's my son. FYM." Alright, his father ended up deleting those tweets, and Alton denounced them and reminded everyone that he is his own man and his father is not his mouthpiece. Now, I will say this, in my opinion, I agree mostly with what his father said. And I think his father was standing on business. And I will say this, Alton, I think you've made a great decision. And I wish you nothing but the best on your journey. Alton has 2 years of eligibility remaining. Do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And if you've enjoyed this content, this video, my other videos, community polls, live streams, your tips are highly appreciated. You can send them to my Cash App, which is displayed on the screen. Thanks for watching.